this is Easter week, and
Yes.
you know it's a very solemn, meaningful week for Christians around the world.
It's not solemn. We about to turn up.
Okay. Well, the turn up is coming, but you know there's some solemnness before that.
And you know, we got a picture just a few minutes ago of Justin Bieber. I don't know. I mean, Justin Bieber, I really do think has changed. This is him coming out of a Soul Cycle class where he saw a couple of homeless people sitting on the street. And honestly, I mean, this was not like a photo op thing. He really spent some time.
Sat down and clearly was not just, like you said, not a photo op, was listening to them, engaging them in conversation. I would imagine asking about how they got here and what their, you know, how he could. I will say this: just talking to them probably did wonders.
It's meaningful
because it's extremely meaningful because they're used to people just walking past, and they may or may not even know who Justin Bieber is.
And look, we have chronicled Justin Bieber's life for years, and especially when he was off the rails, when he was doing really bad things. And I just think that what we've seen recently, and especially things like this, it just shows that you can't take a snapshot of somebody and say, well, that's just the way they're going to be forever, especially when they're young. And
yeah, especially when they're 20 years old. Probably a bad idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I just think this is really nice.
You have to connect the dots here, too, guys, with his commitment to his religion and kind of this rebirth in his going to church and surrounding himself with pastors and friends who are very religious,
almost all
too.
of his social activities we've seen him doing lately have been with his friends from the church. And yeah, I think you're right, Brad, that there's a connection here.
The message there that everyone matters. You should talk to everyone. You should listen to everyone. And that's kind of clearly what he's illustrating here.
I think it's great. I really think it's great.
I don't know Justin Bieber's heart, and it would be foolhardy of me to speak to what's inside of his heart, but I can tell you just based upon, basically what I see. There are Christians who push forth an agenda based upon things they believe in the Bible. And then there are people who really try to live their life in a Christ-like way, right? And when you're living your life in a Christ-like way, what you do is you give off and you exude an aura of friendship, humanity, and love to all people. And what I will say about Justin Bieber is ever since we've seen him really get involved with Carl Lentz and the people over at Hillsong, he has absolutely changed his aura to one that seems to be inviting, understanding, nurturing, and patient with a lot of the people that are around him. And that, no matter what you think about Hillsong or Carl or anybody else, is a complete 180 from the Justin Bieber that we saw.
That we were talking about for years.
A guy who seemed to have absolutely no concern
or regard for anybody,
or regard for anyone else around him. That is different. That's definitely different, and we've seen that lately.
Hi, I'm Melody DeBro, and I'm from Houston, Texas.
Hey, Melody.
Hi, Melody.
Well, I just think this is such an amazing story. Gosh, it really it hits me in my heart. I've tracked Justin Bieber. My daughters are huge fans, and as a Christian woman, the fact that he's giving back is just so great. I think that, in these instances, you really do need to give, and setting an example is a really important thing, and it looks like Justin's really doing that now, so I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, I mean, Melody, that's a good point, that aside from what Justin's doing for himself, he knows that there are how many millions of people follow him on social media of his fans, and he is setting an example. So.
Yeah,